What's going on, everyone? My name is Gabe Cruz, and enough is enough. It's finally time for me to do something that I should have done a long time ago. And that is tell you what my top 10 favorite Braille memories are. I'm not dropping an onvert yet. Don't get your hopes up. I'm on a weight loss journey before I do that, so just give me some time. I'm working on it. So I thought it would be cool to go back in time for the last almost 10 years that I've been a part of Braille and talk about what are my top 10 favorite memories that come straight to the dome with Braille and my time here. So starting at number 10, this is not a video, but a very specific clip that I have on my phone that you will see right now, is this clip of Nigel in the old wall ride, and had a soccer ball. And I don't know why, we just thought, you know, Nigel, let's do a little target practice, but you're the target, you're the moving target. Try to run up the wall ride, see if you can evade my soccer ball kick. And I think this might have literally been first try. I'm not 100% sure on this, but I just lined it up. He ran up the wall ride and I just let it fly, kicked it beautifully. Ball had a beautiful, beautiful trail, and then just boom, smacked Nigel right in the back of his back. And he slides down the ramp, and I recall just dying laughing and collapsing to the floor because it was so funny and so perfect how it was executed. So that right there is my 10th favorite memory with Braille, is the soccer kick to the back, the football kick to the back, whatever you want to call it. All right, memory number 9 is Flugtag. The entire trip to Cincinnati, Ohio that we did earlier this year culminated into an epic event sponsored by Red Bull, where we had a giant 10-foot skateboard built. We went up 32 feet in the air, and then we pushed Nigel Jones off of that platform into the wonderful waters of the Ohio River. And I know I was on the platform. I wasn't one of the people pushing Nigel. I was up there, I had to film, but there's just something about, like, I went kind of like the same as Nigel. I kind of, like, my mind just started playing on autopilot because I was trying to film, but I was also trying to be in the moment. So I remember before we started, I was kind of like mentally practicing the autopilot movement of like panning my body so that I could kind of not really look at the viewfinder and just look at the memory. I'm talking about you. So when Nigel did actually start getting launched off, I wasn't looking at the viewfinder when I was filming him. I was actually looking at Nigel and just panning along with him, so I could really just see how amazing it looked when he launched off, and then look at the Jumbotron and see him launching. There's no experience that I can remember that is like the way he launched. It was just like he was like flying, like a shiny, evolved flying type Pokemon through the sky. It was beautiful.
I'm feeling absolutely incredible. I'm just ready to go. I don't know what's gonna happen. All I know is it's gonna be a good time. I'm so stoked. Let's go. I'm gonna die. Today's the last day on Earth. You guys, I hope you enjoy it. Let's go get it.
I love you, bro. Be safe.
That was fun. I want to do it again.
All right, number 8 is a video, but it's also just a memory of Bob Burnquist's mega ramp. And that trip while we were there in San Diego was absolutely insane. There's nothing quite like seeing your very first mega ramp in person, especially Bob's, because Bob's is like absurd. So just the whole day of filming Bob skating, seeing Nigel drop in on the 30-foot quarter pipe, And just like being right there on the top of the mega ramp as Bob is launching over it. If he loses his board, it's launching at you about 30 miles per hour. I remember one of them almost hit Aaron too, which is very sketchy, but that whole day was quite unreal, just seeing it all play out and seeing mega ramp skating that close. It's something I'd never seen before prior to 2019 when we went, so that was very cool. Nigel keeps looking at me and I'm trying to act like I can't see him, but I can see him. Oh, of course, he needs to be loud.
Dude, that was insanely fast. Wow. Yes. Oh my gosh, it's gonna work.
I'm okay.
It's gonna work. Are you good? Yeah. Woo! Oh my gosh! Yes, sir! Yes!
My number 7 favorite Braille memory is tied. I'm gonna use 2 here because I think they both fit in very well. They're both at the old spot behind the parking lot, the warehouses. So I'm gonna do a tie for 7th place. Lance ollie the 5-stair, and Aaron learns laser flips. Those are 2 of my distinct memories from that spot. Aaron's memory being this one part of the video, he goes to do a laser flip. He's already been doing it for like 2 hours. He's having a really hard time. He gets hit with the shin and it hurts so bad, he just lets out an enraged war cry along the lines of, "Ow!" Kind of like that. That's exactly what he sounded like. And he went like this when he did it. And it was just a beautiful, beautiful moment I'll never forget. So you'll see that, you'll enjoy it. And the Lance ollie the 5 memory was great because he'd been working up to the 5-stair for so long. And then Aaron and I went behind his back and planned this whole celebration where we have silly string. And on code word, "Lance, you're such a badass," we went up and sprayed Lance with a shower of silly string just to get the vibes going. It was so hyped, such a good memory. So that is number 7. Ow!
Yes! Whoa! Yes! Whoa! Yes! Yes! Yes!
I figured it out.
What did you figure out, bro?
Dude, it was just more speed and not so big of an ollie.
Oh yeah?
This is the first trick.
Oh!
The
What?
first trick in my video
Your
part.
video part! Woo! Oh! You're such a badass, Lance!
My number 6 favorite memory at Braille is when I kickflipped the 5. I remember we had this warehouse starting in 2016, and for such a long time the kickflip down the 5-stair was such an elusive thing, and I think people were commenting about it. I don't really remember, it doesn't really matter. But at the time it was a big deal for me. I wanted to do it. Olling the 5 was a big deal. I finally did it, got pretty good at it, and then the kickflip took me many sessions to finally figure out. And then one day it was just like a night sesh with my homie, and I was just like, dude, I think today's the day. And I landed it literally perfect. No film or just set up a tripod, made it happen. That is my 7th favorite Braille memory right there. No, that is my 6th favorite Braille memory right there. 3, 2, 1, go. Fifth favorite Braille memory is a tie because they're both in the same category. One is my live tray flip skate sport that I filmed with Aaron at Fremont, and the other one is my regular skate sport that I sent in, submitted, that he featured on the Braille channel, which was my first one ever on the Braille channel. Both of those videos are monumental, instrumental aspects of how I got on Braille and how all of this happened, and none of this would have happened if those videos didn't happen. So those just like, I feel like by just importance need to be on this list. And I think it would be kind of weird to put them at number 1 just because I don't want myself to be number 1. But monumental, huge, important things. I just did a video recently explaining it all, so I'm not gonna go too much into it, but look at me. 14, 15 years old, just out there learning how to tray flip, just like I'm sure a lot of you are. So if you can take anything from me, it's that if I can learn how to tray, you can too.
No, I just got this board yesterday and I was wondering if you could sign it. Sure. I sent in a skateboard to you and you actually featured me and I was wondering if you remember.
You look a little familiar.
Yeah, it was a 360 flip skate sport and I teleported in.
You did? That was you?
That was me.
You remember that?
Yeah.
Teleported in.
So I've actually gotten them a little bit better now.
Yeah?
And I was wondering if you could help me out a little more.
On the tray flips?
Yeah.
Live tray flip skate support? The first ever?
First ever?
Oh! Oh! Sure, let's give it a shot.
All right.
Ooh. Okay, cool. The first thing I always do, as you probably know, is what tricks can you do already?
Oh.
What? That's so good. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful, man.
Tray flip. Whoa! Oh!
Beautiful.
Hey Aaron, I'm a skateboarder from the San Francisco Bay Area and I'm having some trouble with my 360 flips. My board either lands way behind me or it does not complete a full rotation. Thanks a lot in advance, but first, here are some of the basic tricks I can do. These are my ollies, backside 180s, frontside 180s, shove-its, kick flips, and lastly, varial flips. Now these are my 360 flip attempts. Thanks again for all of your help, and I will continue to support your videos and practice skating every day.
My number 4 favorite Braille memory is our trip to New York City. And New York has a very special place in my heart. I love architecture, I love buildings. I think it's just so fascinating and just the skylines to me are just so beautiful and so epic and awesome to see. So the fact that we got to go to New York and I got to see the Freedom Tower, the Empire State, the Chrysler Building, all the new construction and see the culture out there. Times Square is just like a whole different like city. It's insane. And then we got to do a sponsored Nerf event where we talked about the new Nerf Ultra One blaster at the time, and we did a whole contest, a tournament with Nerf, and it was just like, you can't make that kind of stuff up. I remember one of my distinct memories is us going to Central Park, and we walked through the entirety of Central Park and then skated all the way up to the Empire State Building and then to where we were staying. And it was, I think it took literally hours and hours, and we were just stopping at stores and just vibing and meeting people along the way. And it was just such a beautiful team memory, one that I'll never truly forget. Ended the day by going up to the observatory in the Empire State Building. It was just really, really special to experience that with my brother. So we'll show you some of the videos from that trip that we did, and maybe the Nerf commercial that I was in. But yeah, that was just truly a beautiful, beautiful time, beautiful trip. Had such a great time.
Oh my God.
Hold it!
That counts.
You look beautiful. Oh yeah!
No!
Got him. Let's go! Whee! So my number 3 favorite Braille memory isn't really a favorite one because it was really, really bad. It's more just like memorable because I'll never forget this. That is the Carlos dumpster fall. That's right. So Carlos wanted to ollie over the dumpster that we had, and we were like, all right, well, Carlos, you want to do it? Let's do it. So we set up the giant wedge ramp for him to go over. We set up the bungee cord so he can get enough speed. And then he pulls it back, starts launching really fast, hits the metal plate on the bottom of our ramps, slides out, loses control, launches off, goes over the dumpster, smacks the edge, and then flips over straight to his back. I will never forget that. I can literally hear the clip in my head. Gosh, brutal. I think he bruised his hip. I don't think he didn't break anything, but I remember he was out for maybe like a week, and then he was just back to normal because he's a machine. So that is on number 3 because I'll never forget that.
Oh, that sucked. Oh my God.
Okay, number 2, we got this device called the Super Ride S1000. And here's Nigel once again. Do you remember that thing, Nigel? No. Is it still upstairs? That's what we should have gotten rid of, that thing. Anyway, so we did a whole video with like Glow and Nigel, Aussie Dan, all these guys were here. We were all testing it out, and it is a dangerous device. Like, I am very proficient at electronic devices, and I fell on it. So Aaron wasn't there the day that we filmed that video, so I thought, why not, just give Aaron a little surprise and just have him try it out and see what happens. So the thing with that is that when you're going on flat, it's like still dangerous, but you can figure it out. When you're going on a ramp, there was a very high possibility that you will just die. And that's what we found out with Mowgli. He fell a bunch of times. So what better idea than to tell Aaron to just ride it up the small bank, because it's unsuspecting, it's a powerful device. He's not gonna be like, dang, I shouldn't go up this bank because I'm gonna fall. He should probably be like, all right, this is the smallest bank, let me just go up it. And he suspected I had something planned, but I don't think he fully knew what was gonna happen, because we're literally filming Jaws at the Braille house, about to go off the Braille drop like 45 times. And I'm like, hey, Aaron, you're riding this thing around, just go try it out. And he literally says, don't film me, this is Jaws video. And then sends it, makes it up the ramp, and the thing just dies. And just the way you hold it is like this, and he just launches forward, falls forward. His arms are like this, so it goes under his body. And then he just slides face first like this. Oh my God. Oh, maybe this should be number 1. Holy mackerel. I'm literally crying. The thing that's not funny is that he broke his finger. So Aaron, I'm so sorry. I did not mean for you to break any bones, anything on your body. I'm sorry, but my God, dude. As you can see, years later, this is my reaction still. This might have to be number 1. I don't know, man. Just watch the clip. Oh my God.
Oh my God! Oh!
This is Jaws video, just keep it on.
Real quick, you got it.
Oh no, never mind. I just read what number 1 is. I completely forgot. The freaking Christmas tree is number 1. My number 1 memory. How can I forget? The origin of momentum. I don't know how that happened. It probably shouldn't have happened, but I sent a Christmas tree through the roof. It was my bad. We had a bungee, and we would just like to launch things with the bungee. We did it with Rapunzel board too. That was a good one. So we were like, let's set it up. We have the trajectory. It can launch up a ramp. So we pull it back, launch it, and it completely misses the ramp, and it breaks the stairs. So I'm like, all right, well, now we know where it's gonna go. Let's just move the ramp to the other side. Terrible idea, because our aim was terrible, and it just launched into where the ramp was, and then it just broke the 5-stair even more. So that was 2 strikes. And then I was like, dude, I mean, you already know that there's only 2 places it could go, so why don't we just put another ramp there? Let's just see what happens. So we put a quarter pipe there, which was the big mistake, is something with that much lip on it, and pulled it back and let the thing fly. And I think I calculated it going about 92 miles an hour was the final speed. And it flew, it hit the ramp, it launched up. It did not lose its momentum when it hit I thought it was gonna hit the wall. No, the lip of the quarter pipe sent it going high flying. And you know, if it hit the concrete, maybe it would have stopped, but it didn't. It hit our wooden ceiling. And yeah, it went straight through like a giant Christmas tree bow and arrow. And then it got lodged in there with the truck and it wouldn't come out. So we had to go on top of the roof and we had to unscrew the trucks and let it fall down. So, yeah.
What I'm hoping doesn't happen is the same thing with that Goldilocks skateboard where it broke the stairs.
You're gonna be fixing that on Monday.
Wow. I think we should do that anyway.
Oh.
Don't you, come on, Aaron, don't you even say that's not a brilliant idea. It'll hit the ramp and then it'll launch up. 3, 2, 1.
Hold on, damage report.
Wait, that thing went mucked.
I thought it would hit this. 3, 2, 1. Hit the light, no way.
Oh no! Oh no! It's a Christmas miracle!
Alright guys, here it comes. Fire in the hole! Patch this up for now.
Hey!
So yeah, the Christmas tree will never be topped. So I think those are my top 10 memories. I'm sure I forgot something. So if I have to do a sequel to this and do like 10 through 20 or 1 through 10 A and B, maybe I'll do it. But let me know what you thought of those memories in the comments below. Have you ever seen these clips? And what team member do you want to see next to reveal their top 10 Braille memories? Leave it in those comments below. I appreciate you guys watching all of these videos. We're getting on a regular schedule. We're going to be here at least 4 times a week. So we'll see you then. Love each and every one of you. Hope you're learning how to skate.